What is going on, guys? I am Consumer Tech Review, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of my RTX 3080 PC build. And I will have all the components listed in Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. So starting it off with the case, this is the AeroCool Quartz Revo. Now this thing is a sick case. It's not too expensive, and it's super nice. It has two tempered glass panels, one on the front and one on the side. Really easy access to it, easy to build in and to cable manage. And overall, I just really like the clean design of it. It as well does have a magnetic filter on the top. Now for the motherboard, I did go for the Asus TUF Gaming Z490 Plus. It has a tiny bit of RGB glow on the back of it, although one little con is that the RGB is actually like this orange tint, not the actual RGB itself, but like the kind of see-through part, so none of the colors actually come through how they are shining back onto the case, so kind of a con, but not a big deal. But overall, really like the motherboard, and that is paired with a 10th gen Intel i7-10700KF CPU. I decided to not go with the i9 just because of the extra money and the extra cooling that I would need. And I didn't think my editing was that intense that I needed an i9. Now for CPU cooling, I went with the Corsair Hydro Series H100i Platinum. This AIO is freaking sweet. It has got a ton of RGB on it. It's got the RGB actually on the CPU, and then it has the two fans, which give a nice little glow. And I have these mismatched with teal and purple or purple pinkish. A lot of times if you're gonna go with an AIO, I highly suggest you go with a brand like Corsair, something that's big, not kind of one of those iffy brands. Don't cheap out on an AIO, it's too important. If you do want to cheap out, just go with an air cooler, but if you're gonna go with an AIO, get something like the Corsair Hydro Series. Next for the RAM, I have 16 gigabytes of G.Skill Trident Z RGB RAM. Now, yes, I only have 16 gigs, however, there's another 16 gigs on the way, so we'll have 32 gigs of RAM. But I mean, what is there to say about this RAM? It's the king. It's freaking awesome. Is it a little expensive? Yes, but does it look gorgeous? Absolutely. Now for the GPU, that's the MSI Ventus RTX 3080. And I did get this on launch. I was very lucky, and it's a freaking beast. And something that they didn't tell you in the launch is that not only does the RTX 3080 outperform a ton of different stuff, but it also doubles as a heater in the winter, so that's always really good. Now for the primary drive, I just went with a 0.5 terabyte 660p Intel M.2 SSD. I didn't need anything crazy because most of my work and games are going to be stored off file because I switched between a laptop and the desktop. So basically, I didn't need a huge hard drive or SSD in this PC because a lot of times, most of the times, I'm going to be working off of external SSDs. Now let's talk about some more RGB. On the back, the case fan that came with it was not RGB, so the exhaust fan was not RGB. So I got the Phanteks Halo Luxe RGB fan frame. This thing is awesome. Basically, it's like 17, 18 bucks. It's full metal and it's super premium. So basically all you need to do is just screw it onto your fan, whatever that may be. That could be a water cooler, a radiator, whatever. And it just adds RGB to the fan. It's super cool. And if you guys are looking for an RGB upgrade, highly recommend it. The next RGB thing is probably what you guys are going to be asking about, is the neon strip. That is also from Phanteks. It's not too expensive either. I think it's like 25, 30 bucks. This thing is sick. It has a ton of opacity, so basically it's an LED strip, but it disperses the light completely evenly and it looks gorgeous. There is no like dim parts of it. It's absolutely perfect and well worth it. And it comes in this like rubberized, movable, bendable thing. It's pretty awesome. The issue is it's much heavier than like just a normal RGB strip, so mounting it to the top of the case was a massive, massive, massive headache. I would highly recommend you guys go along the side of it, but you can do a ton of stuff with these, and I'm probably going to get another one and put it on the bottom pointing up, just because it's a little dark under the RTX 3080. But guys, that is everything that is inside of the RTX 3080 build. I will be doing an actual build video soon, hopefully with G.Skill and Game Diaz. So we're praying that that comes out as soon as possible. But let me know what's inside of your guys' PC. Comment that below. I'm really interested to see, or to see if you guys even have a PC. And if you haven't joined it yet, join the Discord. Link will be below. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I do a bunch of tech reviews and gaming tech reviews and soon PC building. The channel's growing super quick. We just hit 12,000 subs last night. Super crazy. We literally got like 200 subs in a day. It was crazy. So thank you for all the support. This was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys on Discord.